Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to play Mexe-mexe, okay? We're going to need 2 decks of cards. You do not need jokers, so discard the 4 jokers you should have in your deck of cards. All you're going to need is then 2 decks of cards. That would be 104 cards, and you can play Mexe-mexe up to 7 people, I guess. Mexe-mexe is a very, very creative, very good game. It takes a lot of thinking. So if you like competitive games, this is the game for you. Alright, so just to give you a brief idea of what is going to happen, you're going to give out 11 cards per player. That's, of course, you can shuffle the cards, give out 11 cards each. Okay, after you have your 11 cards, what you're going to do is you're going to check if you have either a run or a sequence. So I've got just an example here of what would be a sequence. Alright, that would be same suit and a sequence of numbers. You can also play a run of aces, different suits. Okay, the basic rule of Mexe-mexe is you have to put down either 1 or 3 cards. Alright, so we're going to start out the game. Let's say 4 people. We're going to have a person starting out the game. Obviously, if there are no cards on the table, the first person will have to start the game by putting 3 cards down. Let's say the first player puts these 3 cards down. The next player has absolutely nothing that will fit into this game, which could be a 3 of hearts or a 7 of hearts, and he hasn't got a sequence of his own to get started. That means he's going to take a card from the pile. By taking this card from the pile, whatever card he takes, he will be able to use it. So let's say this player has 11 cards, and among the 11 cards he's got these 2, and he takes from the pile this card. That means now he has 3 cards to put down. So he can use his turn to start out his first move. So that's player number 2's first move. He's going to put the cards down. The next player, same thing. If he cannot insert a card, which would be what? Either a 10 of hearts, an ace of hearts, or a 3 of hearts and a 7 of hearts, then he will have to take a card from the pile, and if that card can be used, of course he can, put down the 3 cards while it's still his turn. Then what's going to happen is that very soon the table is going to be full of games, right? Just taking a card to show you what could happen. For example, if we get to a point where you have, that's 6, you have, yes. Let's say we have down on the table, we have this sequence of 4, 5, 6, 7, and some player puts down an 8, absolutely fine. Okay, one of the moves that may kind of confuse people when they first get started in this game is the basic rule says that there should be a minimum of 3 cards in each game. So if I have a 6, I could break this game into 2, and I could have now 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, and I could still leave 3 cards, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. Alright, another move would be 8, 9. I'm just giving examples, random examples. 8, 9, 10, for example, let's say I have an 8, 9, 10, and then another 8, 9, 10 of a different suit, and still another 8. Okay, 8, 9. I know you got the point, but I have to show you. If you have, oh boy, oh yes, right here. Okay, so let's go over this again. If you have 8, 9, 10 of clubs, 8, 9, 10 of hearts on the table, and 8, 9, 10 of spades, what we can do is you can disassemble the whole thing. You can put all 8s together, that's a run. Then you can put all 9s together. As long as there are different suits, absolutely fine. And all the 10s together, which is also fine. And what you could put down is any of the cards which are not still on the table. For example, if I had these 3 8s, I can still put 8 of diamonds. So that's one of the cleverest moves. I'm going to continue if you want more rules.